Record on this. Okay, so a small stone is released from the rest from a point A, which is height h meters above the horizontal ground. So you have a small stone released, okay, which is horizontal ground, h meter, okay. Exactly 1 second later. Did I do this with you guys last time? No. I did not. Huh? I did not. Okay. So a stone released from the rest at point A. Released from the rest at point A. So this is your point A. Can release code say. So what's your initial velocity here? 0. Okay. Exactly 1 second later. Exactly 1 second. Another stone is projected. They did not release it. Ki korse? Project korse. So এটা কি করছে? Throw korse. Throw. With the speed of কত? 19.6 meter per second. It is written over here. Understood everyone? Najmul, তুমি কি বুঝছো? সবাই কি বুঝছে এটা অনলাইন? সবাই বুঝছে?
Yes.
So vertically downward from point B. This is your point B. এটা হচ্ছে তোমার point B. Which is also height h, same height a গেছে. Same height a গেছে. Same height a গেছে. Same height. The motion of each stone is modeled as that blah blah blah. The two stones hit the ground at the same time. So what does that mean? That means eta jodi time t neয়, this guy will take t minus 1. Like for example, ekjon দৌড় মারছে. One person is running from one point to another. He started. 1 second later, another person also started running. But 1 second later, they both took 10 seconds to reach there. But one of the person took 9 seconds now, because why? He went 1 second later. So he took 9 seconds. Maniki 10 minus 1. Another guy took exactly 10 seconds. So if B is released 1 second later, that means the total time taken by the B is t minus 1. Everyone got it? তুমি বুঝছো? নাজমুল বুঝছো? Zubair clear? Zubair seemed lost. You okay? ঠিক আছে? Because I think we're just staring at the screen. Okay. Now what about online people? তোমরা কি বুঝছো?
Yes.
স্নেহা বুঝছো?
ভাইয়া আরেকবার এক্সপ্লেইন করেন।
আরেকটু এক্সপ্লেইন করাবো। Okay. Now let me explain you in shortcut manner. দুইটা স্টোন আছে, একটা স্টোন রিলিজ করছে, so I gave u is equal to 0. আর একটা স্টোন কে প্রজেক্ট করছে at a speed of 19.6. This part you understood?
Yes.
দোনোটা সেম হাইট থেকে প্রজেক্ট করছে, সেম হাইট, সো h টা সেম অ্যারো দিছি, ওটা বুঝছো তুমি? সেম h. Understood this part?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now they both reach the ground at the same time, but one of the stone was released 1 second later. So if your a took t seconds, your b will be t minus 1 na, x second কম নিছে না beta, because they both reached the ground at the same time, though one of them was released 1 second later. Clear? এটা বুঝছো?
জি।
Okay, এটার acceleration কি হবে? 9.81 9.8, my bad. এটা হবে 9.8. সব ভ্যালু তোমাকে দিয়ে দিছে। আমি এর জন্য একটা ইকুয়েশন বানাই। কি হবে? s equals to ut plus half ad square. s কত? তোমার h, u কত? ইনিশিয়াল ভেলোসিটি 0 মাল্টিপ্লাইড বাই t প্লাস হাফ a কত? 9.8 টাইম কত? t লিখে দাও, সমস্যা কি? এটা কি হবে? 4.9 হবে না এটা? Oh yeah, I always forget this. গতবার ভুলে গেছিলাম। Okay, h equals to 4.9 t square. Clear? a part হয়ে গেছে তোমাদের ইকুয়েশন। Now let's go with the b part. B part also similar, but you will write 19.60 ut plus half a t square, কিন্তু t জায়গায় তুমি লিখবে t minus 1 whole square. Is this clear? এটাকে বলো। Oh yes, thank you Nafisa, you're on fire today. Yes, good. t minus 1. Yeah, I was testing you guys. And then you guys saw the mistake or not. আচ্ছা ওকে, এখন তোমরা এটাকে খুলে একটু কি করবে? সিম্পলিফাই করবে। কি হবে এটা? 19.60 minus 19.6 plus 4.9 এগুলো হবে টি স্কোয়ার মাইনাস 2t প্লাস 1 ক্লোজ ব্র্যাকেট। বুঝছো কিনা বলো এটা? আমি t minus 1 whole square, you guys know with false method how to do it everyone? এভাবে খুলবে যে তোমরা এটাকে t minus 1 t minus 1, if you want you can write it like this, t minus 1 minus 1 t minus 1, ঠিক আছে? তো কি হবে t square minus t plus 1, তো minus 2t, can you see t square minus 2t plus 1, clear আছে এটা? আচ্ছা এটাকে আমি রেড কালারে করে দিচ্ছি so that you guys understand that this is a separate concept. ঠিক আছে আমি এটা খুলছি দিই, ওকে ঠিক আছে। now let me open the bracket again. If I open the bracket, it's going to be 19.60 minus 19.6 plus 4.9 t square minus 9.8 t plus 4.9. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? Okay. What is h from my equation a? 4.9 t square. তো আমি a h এর জায়গায় 4.9 টা সাবস্টিটিউট করতে পারবো। h এর জায়গায় 4.9 t square is equal to 19.60. Excuse me, I got someone came. Pause the recording. Resume. There's my pen. Okay. এখানে আসবে তোমার 19.60 minus 19.6 plus 4.9 t square minus 9.8 t plus 4.9. 9.8 t হবে না? I'm not testing you. No. I know when I'm testing you. আচ্ছা ওকে। এটা 4.9 t square আর 4.9 t square টা ক্যান্সেল হয়ে যাবে না? Understood? Okay. এখানে আমি 19.60 minus 9.8 t কি হবে? 9.8 only না? হ্যাঁ। তো আমি যদি এটা করি 0 is equal to 9.8 t তারপর কি? minus 19.6 plus 4.9 কত? বাট minus 14.7 হবে না? ওকে এটাকে ওদিকে নিয়ে যাও। 14.7 divided by কি 9.8 is equal to কি t 1.5. now ওরা বলতে find the value of h. h is 4.9 t square না? এটা তো জানি আমরা না? তো I will write 4.9 into 1.5 কি 1.5 এর পরে কি perfect 1.5? ওকে 1.5 কি স্কয়ার ক্যালকুলেটর কত পাচ্ছ? 11.0 মানে 11.0 মিটার উপর থেকে এটাকে ড্রপ করছে। I'll pause the recording and let me see the mark scheme of this. June 2015 na I'll pause the recording. So answer is actually perfect. Yeah, so all of you got this, answer is very much perfect. Good one. I still have time to do one more. Fine, that's good actually. So let's do another one now. Now jara online aso no you guys copied it by the way তোমরা করছো এটা? Next আচ্ছা তোমরা তাহলে করো। যারা অনলাইন আছে সবাই বুঝছো কিনা বলো এটা?
Yes, understood.
Okay. I'll pause the recording now. Resume recording. So this is next question. Previous two questions you guys can do on your own. These can be done on your own. Okay. So you guys can pause the video and start practicing. Very easy. Just go to the year, see the mark scheme. Okay. What about this guy? Let's see. Paste. Now, the ball is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 20 meters per second from point A, which is h meter above ground. So whenever something is above ground, the main thing that comes in my mind is the negative sign. It was my point A, for example. Okay, this is my point A. ঠিক আছে? The ball moves freely under gravity and until it hits the ground 5 seconds later. Meaning it goes up freely under gravity and hits the ground with 5 seconds later. So time is equal to কত? 5 seconds. What is the overall displacement if you see? This is your h meter above the ground, na? These are h meter above the ground. Okay. So your final displacement is negative h, na? You understood, right? It is negative h, cannot. Here your displacement is what? 0. and you went below than your original position, so it's negative. Now they're saying that find the value of h. Okay, উপরে যাচ্ছে, কত স্পিডে যাচ্ছে জানি না। Do you know at what speed it was projected, by the way? Yes, we know, 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second it was projected. Which formula? S equals to ut plus half at square. S কত? minus h. U কত? 20 time কত? 5 seconds. Plus এটাকে আমি 9.8 করে দিচ্ছি because half into 9.8 is, sorry, 4.9. It should be 4.9. 4.9 into 5 square, yeah, into 5 square, but it's going to be negative 4.9 because your acceleration is negative. Why? Because initially you're going what? Upward, so your acceleration is what? minus 9.8. Is this clear? Okay, now try doing this. 22.5 meter. Okay, sir. So this is done. Now comes this one. The second ball is thrown vertically with a speed of w meter per second from A and moves freely under the gravity, again from A. The first ball hits the ground at the velocity of v meter per second, and the second ball hits the ground with the speed of 3/4 of v meter per second. Okay, find the value of w. Second ball is thrown vertically from A at w meter per second. Okay, 3/4 of v. আচ্ছা, আমি যদি v ফাইন্ড করি, আমি 3/4 of v আরামসে পাই যাব। কিভাবে v ফাইন্ড করি? What is the final velocity? Can we do s equals to ut minus half vt square? Remember this formula? Final velocity. Huh? No, yes. Oh yeah. Vt minus half at square. Sorry. S equals to vt minus half at square. S কত তোমার? minus h. But minus h, how much we got? minus 22.5. ঠিক আছে? Okay, s equals to v. V জানি না, টাইম কত নিছে? 5 seconds. minus half into 9.8 into কত? 5 square. কত পাচ্ছ বলো আমাকে? 5 ভ্যালু। এখানে আচ্ছা, এটা কত? minus 22.5 plus 4.9 into 5 square. সবকিছু এদিকে নিয়ে আসো। The whole thing divided by how much? 5, which is v. স্নেহা, তুমি কি বুঝতেছো এগুলো সবগুলো? সব কনসেপ্ট বুঝতেছো এখানে?
Yes.
Bhaiya,
বলো।
we can also use v square is equal to u square plus 2as, right?
Yeah, you can use that also. Correct. You can use that also. Yeah.
Okay.
আমাদের কি নেগেটিভ পাচ্ছ না পজিটিভ পাচ্ছ, ওগুলো আমাকে হেল্প করো তুমি। কত পাচ্ছ? 20, perfectly 20 point positive. So every value is going to be positive 20, একদম perfect 20, right? সবগুলো meter per second. Okay, so the w which has been released from here, w টা এখান থেকে যাচ্ছে তো, ওর velocity ছিল 3/4 of 20. How much is that? 15 meter per second. Clear? 15 meter per second. Initial speed কত ছিল? জানি না। Initial speed কত ছিল? জানি না। আচ্ছা, let's try our best. u কত? Question mark. v কত? w. v কত? w. s কত? minus 22.5. Acceleration কত? minus 9.8. Okay, এখানে v square is equal to u square plus 2as লাগবে আমার। I'm talking about the second w. আমার w লাগবে এখানে w. u হচ্ছে w, my bad, আমি u কে question mark কেন দিছি? u is what? w. Okay, you know what? Just keep it like that. V is not w. V is 3/4 of this thing. My bad. V 3/4 of 20 বলছি না? How much was it? 3/4 of 20? 15. Which formula? V square is equal to u square plus 2as. V কত? 15 square. U কত? W square minus 2as. Clear or not? Clear or not? Okay. এটা ক্যালকুলেটর করে, আচ্ছা এই দুটোটা প্লাস হয়ে যাবে না? দেখো 2 into 9.8 into 22.5 কত পাচ্ছ? 2 into 9.8 into 22.5 4, এটা পজিটিভ বিকজ একটা নেগেটিভ সাইন আছে, এখানে নেগেটিভ সাইন। 441 15 স্কয়ার কত? 2 225। ওকে, এটা প্লাস এদিকে গেলে কত? 441 is equal to কত? W square. Okay, now this is by negative. I'll tell you how. Now how should you rectify it? আচ্ছা আমাকে একটা জিনিস বলো, when it is falling downwards, what's your velocity will be? Negative na? Yeah, okay. Now your initial velocity is positive. এখানে যদি আমি v square কে নেগেটিভ করি, but negative will become positive. There is also there. Blah, 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 blah. S কে আমি -22.5 নিছি, উপরে অ্যাক্সেলারেশন যাচ্ছে, সো 2 নিছি, দুটোটা পজিটিভ হবেই, এদিকে আসলে 441 হয়ে যাবে। W will not be negative. I made some mistake in the sign. Let me just check that mistake. I'll pause the recording. This I didn't know before. Just today I'm finding out. Otherwise, in this case, I would have used. Today is the first time I'm using this formula in this question. Otherwise, I always use v is equal to u plus 80 over there. Okay? So I think since this is about, see, this is about, yeah, I think this is about my final displacement, final velocity, final time. This also has to be a final acceleration. What is my final acceleration during this thing? Plus 9.81 na? This is the reason we are taking plus 9. এটা আমার লাগতে plus 9.81 is now 9. plus 9.8 ইউজ করব কেন জানো? আমার ফর্মুলা পুরোটাই কিসের উপর ডিপেন্ড করতেছে? Final. Everything is final. So my acceleration also should be final. What is the final acceleration? Plus 9.8. তুমি যদি plus 9.8 দাও यहाँ पे, तो এটা গিয়ে এটা চলো, এটা দুটোটা প্লাস প্লাস, your velocity is negative na, because it is dropping downwards, negative. Your answer will come -29, but your sign will get what? Cancelled, because you have minus v on the right hand side. Understood? Clear? Then bhai আমি আপনি acceleration সবসময় initial নিতেন, because it has initial velocity over there, so I have to take my acceleration to also be to be initial. But এখানে in this formula everything is what? Final. So my acceleration also should be final. While dropping, what is its final acceleration? Plus 9.8. Okay, so since this was wrong, that's why everything was wrong. So now I think where আমরা কোথায় দিব 20, আচ্ছা 3/4 of 29 is how much? 3/4 of 29, how much is it? 21.75. So আমি এখানে same formula use করব, but this time I'm going to use 21.75 over here. 21.75 whole square কত পাচ্ছ? 473.06. ওটাকে 441 দিয়ে মাইনাস করে রুট অফ দিয়ে আনসার করো। 5. Is that the correct answer? 5.6.
5.67. 5.66.
5.67. Now Nafisa, Sneha, 6.7 or same. Oh, just 6.6. Okay. Nafisa and this thing. Sneha, বুঝছো কিনা বলো? তোমরা বুঝছো না? পুরো বুঝছো? তুমি একদম বুঝো না? এখানে শুধু আমরা একটা গড়বড় করছি যে এখানে -9.81 না নিয়ে +9.81 নিতে হবে, because my formula everything is final. That is the only change, and your velocity will be negative. Your final velocity is negative. Why? Because it is dropping down. That's why your velocity is what? Negative. Clear সবাই? সবাই clear? Online? Sneha বুঝছো?
Yes.
Okay then. So I'll be ending the class over here. তোমরা homework করে আসিও next maths এর জন্য. This is one of the toughest. I have to do this with you all, but you guys can try this. You guys can see it in YouTube as well. I did this with you all, but with you guys I did not. This is a very tough sum. তোমরা বাইগুলো তোমরা করে আসিও এগুলো দেখো, এখান থেকে 4টা সাম করে আসিও তোমরা। ওই নেক্সট 4টা সাম করে আসিও করে। After I do this 4 sums and this sum over here in class, I'm moving on to the next concept of this same chapter. ঠিক আছে, এরপরে আমি তারপর M1 এর টেস্ট নিব। Okay, tata, bye bye everyone, tata. মানে 1 সেকেন্ড নাই না তোমরা